to Take Me to the River's YouTube channel. I'm Martin Shore, producer and director of Take Me to the River. Come to our station often. Tell your friends, tell your family, as we continue to give you the very best of New Orleans music live from the Esplanade studios in New Orleans. Tonight we feature Big Chief Juan Pardo. If you've never seen the Golden Comanches and Big Chief Juan Pardo, you are missing out. But I have a surprise for you. You're gonna see him right now, so stay tuned for some of the best Mardi Gras music you're gonna hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a permission slip from your parents or a medical note from your doctor that excuses you for bodily injuries, myself nor the band is responsible for any bodily injuries that may happen to you while dancing to this song. Now that we've got the legalities out the way, let the music play. Everybody say, now there's a girl at the corner, Margot Hammer, I come Melinda, I'm running out the window, I got old time religion, I done made my decision, tell the cuckoo rumba, midnight. I done made my decision. I'ma meet him down in the morning. I ain't give him no warning. Hey, in the morning, that I might be the big chief, or the one that they can't beat, or the one that they won't see. They gon' be the big chief. They gon' bomb Melinda. I got old time religion. I done made my decision. Early in the morning. Hooray! Hooray! Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Norman Caesar, take us there. Oh, y'all enjoy yourselves out there? Oh. We're gonna take them to the island for a moment. Mr. Norman Caesar on key. And we're gonna dance. We're gonna say, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, hey, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, hey, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, hey, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, hey, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride. Let's have a little more fun. We're gonna say, thunderclap now, thunderclap now, thunderclap now, thunderclap now, thunderclap now, thunderclap, thunderclap now, thunderclap, hey, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride, Pandy River now, Pandy Ride. Mr. Eric Gordon, come on.
Where can everybody hear you? Are you out on the road with anybody? Are you?
Yeah, I'm leaving here this Sunday, and I'll be heading to Europe. Be bouncing around France and Italy for a little while through July, and then coming back in August, and I'll be at the San Jose festival out at San Jose in California. So we're coming back for that festival there. But I mean, I'm on iTunes, obviously YouTube, all of the.
What are your handles?
Big Chief Juan Pardo or Golden Comanche.
Remember, buy, stream, download,
Yes.
support. This man and his music is fantastic. Do you have any regular gigs here in town that when people can come see you when they're in New Orleans?
Often enough, when you're in town, there's a strong possibility you can catch me probably at Tipitina's, the Maple Leaf, and probably I would say Blue Nile or occasionally DBA.
Well, that leads me to maybe our last question today, although I could talk with you all day, man.
Right.
We're going to have to do that. So,
Cool.
This year's Mardi Gras, you all emerged from Tipitina's.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's starting a new tradition. But
Yes.
tell us a little bit about how that came to be, because that's just such a phenomenal synergy of serendipity. You know, like it all came together. It seemed like.
The last two words you used was perfect, because that's what it was. This was a very organic thing. It's kind of good that we get to explain it in this platform so a lot of people can find out. It was something that had been in the works for years, to be honest. Traditionally, in the culture, you come from either your home or one of the local establishments in the community, which help them to make money and helps put wealth back into the community. The tradition has always functioned that way. We call them stops. So it's different pubs, bars that we would stop at, and the people would obviously gather to come and see us, and that helps them patronize that particular establishment. And that has been a tradition within the Black community. Well, with so much going on in the city, call it gentrification, revitalization, however you want to say it, we've lost all of those bases. We've lost all of those bars. And I, myself, and another chief were kind of two of the last chiefs that had the older bars in New Orleans. I used to come from the Sandpiper Lounge.
Right.
And this year, Hurricane Ida put the finishing touches on taking that one away from us. So,
not to reopen, huh?
Yeah, not to reopen.
I didn't know they weren't going to reopen. That's horrible. That's too bad.
And so from that, you know, once the word got out, a lot of people started reaching out and wanting us to kind of bring that tradition and that to different places around the city. But unbeknownst to many, Stanton Moore and I had been talking about something like this for years, even before they had a stake in Tipitines itself, because they always just did this show on Mardi Gras. And so the idea has always been for me to do this event with them that night and kind of emerge from tips, or just do some grand thing coming from that. Stanton and I have talked about it for years.
Kind of like a Superman thing, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So we talked about it and bounced it around and tried to work it. And a lot of times what people don't know is you're working on an Indian suit until the last minute. Like when we say we're working all year long, that's not an exaggeration. So what always got in the way is when you're making the crown, it usually takes so much time. You don't have that free time to come and do that show and still make it out and fulfill the tradition. So I had to back out. Just so happened this year, with everything coming together the way it did, the way we talked about doing this and how we wanted to do it and how we wanted to approach it, it just all organically came together to work.
Oh man, the start of a new tradition.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I mark my words, in a couple of years there'll be thousands of people out there waiting on you. Well, I can't wait. I know where I'm going to be.
Cool.
Well, thank you, and can't wait to hear what you got in store for us. And Big Chief Juan Pardo, thank you so much, man. You are forever part of the Take Me to the River family.
Thank you.
And now that you're in, you can't get out.
Hey, I'm with it. Sounds like a try.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having me.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Will do.
It's important. The world needs to hear your message. The community needs you to pass that torch down. So what you're doing is fantastic.